Shannon. How's it going today?
I'm a little bit tired today.
Yeah?
I just feel like I haven't had enough sleep lately. But
Yeah? How come? What's going on?
I don't know, just been, maybe it's the weather or it's just I've been working pretty hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're here and things are good, so.
Good. How about you, Thomas? How are you doing?
I'm tired too.
Yeah, tired. I love your shirt. I think you were wearing that the last time we met.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cute. Cool. So how was spring break?
It was boring. I didn't do
Boring?
anything.
Yeah. What made it boring?
Well, Dad was going back to work, and Grandma Sheila's still sick.
She's just sort of recovering. It's like she's better than last time we met, but she's still not up baking and doing lots of things with the kids yet, so they think it's boring.
Well, and Scott was away all the time. He wasn't even there to play with me, and our video game thing broke, so I couldn't even watch movies or play video games.
Oh no. So what did you do the whole time?
Nothing really. I drew a lot of monsters.
Yeah.
And yeah, I drew a lot, and then I went to one of the art things.
Cool. Your art
Yeah.
classes. How's
Yeah.
that going?
Good. I like it. And nothing really. Made a fort.
Cool. Well, it's good. You got to practice your art skills a little bit and just relax. Maybe slept in. Did you sleep in?
I don't really sleep in.
No.
I wake up really early.
Okay.
Scott always gets so mad
Mhm.
because I always wake him up when he wants to sleep in.
Yeah.
He starts yelling.
Maybe in a few years you'll probably have a different answer. No.
Probably
yeah,
not.
Maybe not. And you're back at work now, Jeffrey. Yeah. Full
Yeah.
time.
Back full time.
Yeah. How's that going?
Well, I had a lot to catch up on, but
Mm-hmm.
that's a little overwhelming, but it feels good to be back. And I don't know, it's weird. Like now that I spent some time with the kids, like I sort of miss them more than I did before. But so I usually call them after once they get back from school and chat on the phone, and then yeah.
That's good. You just check in with them and see how their day is. Yeah.
Well, plus I know like my mom's still not doing so great, so I just worry that just make sure that they're doing all right.
How do you like that when your dad gives you a call when you get home?
And then we can text him throughout the day if anything happens.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, so you have a cell phone.
Well, I have an iPod Touch, and we can text iMessage through that when I have Wi-Fi. So he just sends me something and see if I'm doing okay, or if I need him to drop something off, I can do that at school because there's Wi-Fi at school.
Cool. Very good. So how does it feel to be back in school?
It's okay.
Yeah. You like it better than being home and being bored?
No.
No? You'd rather be home and bored?
Well, I'd rather be home, but with Scott and my dad
Yeah.
and Grandma Sheila being okay.
So the last time I saw you guys, everything was everything was good. Everything was okay. You're really enjoying your art classes, Thomas. That's so good? Yeah. Have you made anything cool since the last time I saw you?
Only been once or twice since, and
Did you make some big painting like that? I saw something in your room. It was like a really big.
yeah, but that was the whole class helped with that.
Cool. You got to keep it.
Yeah, well, everyone had a big painting like that, and everyone drew on everyone else's, so everyone has one like that, but everyone just helped.
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everyone's being a little bit nicer to you at that group. Yeah, that's good.
I'm talking more. I just still don't like it when they talk when the teacher's talking or don't listen, but it's still okay.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. And how's Scott doing?
Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's doing a little bit better at school. Like it's hard because he doesn't really open up much. I think he expresses himself also through art, like when he goes to that graffiti thing. Because after he comes home from there, he's always more talkative. So I think that helps him. But he's really enjoying that still, and so I'm glad that he has connected with that.
Yeah, I was actually told by a worker at NYSA that Scott and a few of the other youth were applying to create a mural on the
Oh, yeah.
seawall or downtown Nanaimo.
Yeah, he got picked, and I think 3 other boys and 1 girl, and they I don't think they've planned out what they're doing, but we're pretty proud of him because this is sort of his first time getting out into the community. So
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to tell him like congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Very excited. Yeah. So it seems like that group's been really great for him. Kind of. Yeah.
I think Thomas is sort of interested too in it, so maybe down the road.
Yeah. I think once you need to be 13, but that's something to look forward to in the future, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to do that.
Mhm.
Definitely.
Cool. So one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about today was the phone call that you made earlier in the week, Jeffrey. You told me that Thomas has been having nightmares about his mom being in heaven. So is this true, Thomas? Has this been happening a lot lately?
Yeah, so I'm so tired because I can't sleep.
Yeah. So these nightmares are scary.
Yeah, I'm really sad. I usually wake up crying and
Yeah.
then I can't get back to sleep.
Yeah. Do you see your mom in the nightmares? Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes we're talking and then sometimes we'll just be like, I'm walking down the street and I see her and then I look again and then she's gone. So it's just always really weird.
Yeah. What do you do when you have these nightmares?
I just wake up crying and then I go to my dad or Grandma Sheila. I usually go to Grandma Sheila because I don't. Sometimes Dad gets mad because he has to work early.
So does sleeping with your dad or Grandma Sheila help you? Makes you feel safe?
Yeah, Grandma Sheila says it's okay, and then I can snuggle in with her. That's okay.
And then the nightmares kind of stop for the night?
Yeah, it's only once a night.
Yeah.
So, but it takes me a while to fall back to sleep. Sometimes I don't.
Okay. Well, I wanted to play a game with you guys today with a deck of cards. Is that alright? You guys are into that? Okay. So, this might be confusing, so I'll have to explain it maybe a few times.
Does it
Get
go
these
fish?
jokers out.
Go
I wish it
fish,
was
yeah.
go fish. Maybe another day. Okay, go fish. Okay, so I'll put those there. Okay, so this game is played with a deck of cards. So if you get an even number, so Thomas, can you give me an example of an even number?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Perfect.
Queen?
Yeah, queen. We'll use the queen in this one. So the queen is an even number. So if you pick an even number in the deck, then you have to answer one of the questions that I have. Okay. And if it's something that you don't really want to talk about, then that's okay. You can draw it.
Okay.
Okay.
What if I can't draw?
If you can't draw it, what do you think?
What
What would
about
you
like
like to-
doing like a symbol or something, or just like a little something that'll like you know what it means, but maybe
Okay. Okay.
Or you can just take a minute and think about it. Okay. And then if you have an odd number, so you want to give me an example of an odd number?
1, 3, 5, 7, 9.
It's not 1, it's ace.
Oh yeah.
Great point. Okay, so yeah, ace, 3, 5, 7, 9, and then jack and king. Okay? So if you get an odd number, then I want you to draw the answer to one of my questions. But we'll open it up. You can, if you don't feel like drawing, if you don't think you know what to draw, then you can tell me.
So odds are draw and evens are top.
Yeah. But if you don't feel comfortable, then you can just let me know and we can switch it up a little bit, okay?
Okay.
So does that kind of make sense? Yeah. If you get confused, don't worry. Like I'll be right here. I can let you know.
Are you playing too, or is it just us?
Yeah, I can play too. Go on. Who would like to go first?
Thomas.
Dad.
Pick a number between 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
1.5.
It was 2. Thomas.
Okay. Ace.
Ace. So that is an odd number. So you're going to be drawing this one. So I want you to think back to a few years ago when your mom died, okay? I I want you to think about who told you that your mom had died. Okay, and then once you're done that drawing, I want you to, this can be a symbol, this can be words on the picture, whatever you feel like, Thomas. What did that person say to you? So what did that person in your drawing say to you when they told you that your mom had died?
What do I do? Do I write it down?
You can write it down, or you can draw a symbol or a picture, or you can tell us out loud if you want.
He just was the doctor, and he just came up to us when we were in the hospital, and he just said, I can't really remember. What did he say?
Yeah, I think we were all kind of in shock, and like as soon as the first thing that he said was, "I'm sorry," and then from there it just,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I don't.
We knew he didn't really have to say anything.
Yeah, he was really quiet, and he didn't say very much.
Mm-hmm.
I think he wanted us to just have that moment for our family.
Thank you for sharing. Okay, so now we'll move on to Jeffrey's turn. So if you want to pick up a card.
I shuffled.
2. Hey, I'll shuffle it. Okay, so while I'm shuffling the deck, how did you react to your wife's death, Jeffrey?
I just say it.
Yeah, you can say it if you feel comfortable. Otherwise, you can draw.
My first emotion was sadness, like overwhelming sadness, where I didn't even cry. Like it was mostly I was just in shock, and then I was mad. I was like so angry that she was taken away, and angry and confused, like how I was supposed to live my life without her. It's hard to reflect on that time actually.
Yeah, for sure. I appreciate you sharing that. How about Scott? How did Scott react?
I think he was really angry too. He wouldn't let us really get near him. He wanted to be alone. He didn't want to be with any of his friends at school. He would walk off into the forest or
Kind of shut down.
just be by himself. So I'm not entirely sure, like in his head or when he was by himself, what he actually did. But I think he probably cried and he was angry.
Okay, thanks for sharing. Okay, Thomas, do you want to pick a card?
4.
See, it is shuffled. What's a worry that you have since your mom died? What's something that you worry about since that time?
That my dad or Grandma Sheila or Scott's gonna go. Like, not. I don't think they're gonna die, but if they just leave and not come back, I'm worried about that.
So that's something you think about all the time?
Yeah, I don't want them to go
Yeah.
anywhere.
What do you think about that, Jeffrey?
I understand why it's like something that you
Yeah. That's why I don't like Dad going to work, because what if he just doesn't come back? Because my friend's dad did that. He said he was going to go to work and then he just left at the night. He didn't come back. You know who that is?
Well, the great thing about your family is that you have quite a few people who care about you, right? So you have lots of people around you, and so you're not lonely and all by yourself. Yeah. Okay, Jeffrey, you want to pick a card?
King.
Okay, did you say that was odd? Okay. So what is your favorite memory of your wife?
Ew, Dad.
Well, that's true.
That's gross.
So that's us.
Ew.
That's us on our wedding day. Guess I always just have a memory of once the guy that married us and introduced us for the first time as my last name, and that memory stuck with me, and thinking that she would be with my wife forever.
So that's a happy memory that you have.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, Thomas, do you want to pick a card?
Yeah.
10. Okay, so I want to know what your favorite memory is of your mom.
Well, she. I don't know. She always picked us up from school, and she'd pick us up, and then we would go to the library almost every day for an hour, and we got to pick up one book a day.
And one treat.
Every day.
Every day we got to go to the library and pick up a treat.
So it's something you did regularly.
Yeah, and then she would read the book to us at night, or someone would read the book to us at night. And then the next day we got to go pick another book.
Cool. So that's kind of your happy memory of your mom. Nice. Okay, Jeffrey, pick another card.
4.
4. Okay. What do you believe happens to people after they die?
I'm still not really sure. I when she passed away, I thought nothing happened. I thought, we buried her in the ground and that's where she was. That's where her soul was. But I read a little bit about like death and dying, and like I don't know. Lots of those books talk about people going to heaven, and I think it's something that I want to believe. I want to believe that she's happy and that she's safe somewhere, and that we'll see her again. So that's what I think now. I'm not 100% sold on the idea, but I'm trying to believe it more and more because it's easier for me to deal with her being gone.
Okay, Thomas, do you want to pick a card?
Check.
Okay, so that is an odd number, so that's drawing. What do you believe happens to people after they die?
I draw it?
Yeah, you can draw it. scarf.
Jeffrey. I
Because
brought it.
it's so cold.
One of my friends went to Indonesia and brought it back for me.
Nice.
Who is that?
It's the lady that lives 2 doors down from us with the dog, the black dog.
Oh yeah, Mrs. Smith. She's nice. Mm. So, I believe that they go to heaven and get angel wings and a halo and look down on us.
Okay. So you think your mom's up in heaven looking down on you?
Yeah, she's looking
Yeah.
out for us.
Yeah.
Make sure nothing bad happens to us.
Hey Jeffrey, do you want to pick another card?
King.
Okay, so that's an odd. So what has helped you the most since your wife has died?
Is this talking or drawing?
It's a drawing one, but I feel like it might be a little bit hard to draw. But if you could come up with something, definitely, or you can talk as well.
What was the question again?
So what do you think has helped you the most since your wife has passed away?
Two things that I can think of. Having my mom with us has been really good because I feel like the boys are at an age where I don't always have the answers or I don't know how to be the best dad to them. So I feel like because my mom's already gone through that with her kids that she knows, so to have her there, it's been like kind of nice for me. And also my job has been kind of therapeutic, like just working and like letting thoughts come out and not having people interrupt me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. All right, Thomas, it's your turn.
Ace.
All right. So I want you to either draw or you can talk about it too, Thomas. What do you think would help you deal with your mom's death? What do you think?
What do you mean?
Is there someone that could help you, or I don't know? What do you think? Is there something that can help you think about your mom's death in a different way? Like make you think happier thoughts about your mom. It can be something like even just as simple as drawing.
Yeah, drawing
Or
helps.
music, or someone in your life, going to school.
I mean, Grandma Sheila helps because we talk about it together. Sometimes we used to, but not so much anymore. And I like to draw because then I'm not thinking about things. I just think about the drawing and what I'm doing in it, and then I feel happier because I'm not thinking such bad thoughts. I don't know.
Okay, well, those are good answers. Okay, Jeffrey, do you want to pick a card?
3.
All right. So I want you to answer the same question, actually. What do you think would help you deal with your wife's passing? Like, say for instance, if you're at home and you start to get a little bit emotional, just just have negative thoughts about the situation. What helps you get through that moment?
I think what would help that I don't really have would be somebody that has been through the same experience or knows how to help people that have been through this, I guess, because like with my own family they don't really understand what I'm feeling, so usually it's just like, oh, like we're here for you, but they never like come to me and ask how I'm doing or if I need help. It's just they say like, we're here for you if you need something, but I'm not gonna go to them and ask them for help. So
So someone kind of who has a similar experience, and someone in your family maybe necessarily doesn't have that, or anyone in your life doesn't really have that experience.
Just somebody that I could know that they've been through it or they've helped people already go through it, so they know.
Right. I know a really good like single dad support group that through I believe it's through the Nanaimo Resource Center that maybe we can hook you up with. I mean, if you're not ready for it now, it's something we can look into for the future.
Okay.
Yeah, might be.
Yeah, I don't know, like if I could maybe bring somebody with me, like,
Mm-hmm.
or like maybe they have an online group or something.
Yeah, we can definitely look into that. Maybe before the next time we meet, I'll do a little bit of research on that
Okay.
because I don't know actually off the top of my head. Yeah, it'd be really good for you. Okay, Thomas. I think it's time for another card.
5.
Okay, so this is kind of a similar question, but I want you to think about it a little bit more. Okay, so what do you think you can do when you start having bad thoughts about your mom and your mom dying and that topic? Yeah, what do you think are some things that you can do?
Maybe talk to someone, tell them.
Yeah, who do you think you could talk to?
Well, maybe probably not Scott, but maybe Dad and maybe Grandma. Or I could draw it, put down what I'm thinking, or but that doesn't really help because then I just start crying. So maybe talking and telling, so they can tell me that. I don't know.
So maybe just telling someone when you are feeling sad or having bad thoughts, and then they can help you and calm you down, and maybe make you have happier thoughts, or help you have happier thoughts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And do you want to pick a card? Okay. So, what sort of things calm you down or help you think of your wife in a happier way?
Sometimes like looking at old pictures.
Let's kind of bring back those good, happier memories.
Yeah, because sometimes I feel like with time, like I'll never forget her, but I forget those little things, like the freckles on her face or like the way her hair looked or just little things. So pictures help with that, and it makes me happy in the moments.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so we're going on to the last one here, Thomas. 7. Okay. So the next time these nightmares happen, Thomas, I want to know, what do you think you can do? So what would be the first thing that you think that you would do if you had a nightmare?
Well, the first thing that I do is I wake up and I go get a drink of water and then I go to Grandma Sheila's.
Okay, so you get a drink of water to maybe calm yourself down a little bit?
Well, yeah, I usually wake up thirsty.
Okay. Yeah. And then you go wake up Grandma Sheila?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then what does Grandma Sheila usually do?
Nothing. She's usually really tired, so she tells me just to lay down.
And then when you lay down, are you able to just fall asleep, or?
Not really.
No?
I don't know what I could do. Maybe
think maybe you can put a movie on,
Can I do that?
or
Yeah, you could download some stuff on your iPod Touch.
or put some music on your iPod.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how to do that. Do you know how to do that?
Yeah, I can help you with that.
Yeah.
Or
Well, me and Mom used to listen to this music. What's it called? Bruce Springsteen. Can I get that?
Sure. Yeah, we can download that.
So is that something you think that you might be able to try when
Yeah.
next time you have a nightmare? Because it seems like even though you go to Grandma Sheila's room,
Yeah.
it still doesn't really help.
Not well.
A little bit. It
A
makes
little
you feel
bit.
safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I can't get back to sleeping. Sometimes she starts to snore.
Oh yeah. So
And then I
maybe the
definitely-
music would be good for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be anything. Sometimes just nice, calm music like instrumentals and stuff like that is helpful to fall asleep to. So yeah, all right. We'll listen to it.
Yeah. That's a good. Right.
Okay. So that's one thing that you can try for the next couple weeks here, and maybe monitor that, Jeffrey, and let me know how that's going. Do you think there's anything that you can do? When if he is having these nightmares in the middle of the night.
Well, we don't really talk about them in the morning. Like, I don't know. I always feel like that's something that it's better to not bring it up again, but maybe it's better to talk about it. Because like just seeing you go through the questions with him and him open up, like maybe there are answers, like finding music for him to listen to at night or finding things that can help. So maybe we can start talking about it in the morning.
Yeah. Do you think that would be helpful, Thomas, to talk about it in the morning with Dad?
Yeah. Sometimes.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'll forget them.
Yeah. So when you remember,
Yeah.
that'd be helpful. Okay. So why don't we try that? Okay. So you have a few things that you guys can work on. If there's anything that happens, don't hesitate to give me a call again, and I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Boots. 33.